Welcome, everyone, to the League of Cinephiles. I'm your Sox. I'm going to bring you more cinema-related competition. With me on the announcer's desk today, once again, will be the great Jack Renault. Just on my right and below us will be Luke Reviews. How are you doing, gentlemen?
Very well, very well.
Excellent, even.
Great to hear. Second day of competition, guys. It was a tiring day yesterday, but we had a ton of great trivia. Again, this is the biggest event the league has ever done, and we always try to do bigger, better every season, every match. And, you know, so far, at least, I think we've accomplished it with this match. How are we feeling with day one of competition yesterday?
I mean, yeah, kind of like how we were talking before. We figured that there were going to be some tested veterans who were going to perform well as people who might not have performed as well in the past, or rookies who ended up performing really well. And that's what we got, looking at Gall, who entered in the first round and is still hanging on. He's won 9 rounds so far. Hunter, also an early entrant. He's had 7 wins under his belt. He's still in the match. And then we also have Merck now, who has 3 wins, and this is his first trivia match with us ever. So certainly a good performance. And then Excel and Jacob, who have both already been eliminated, but they still both have 4 and 3 wins under their belts. So very respectable all around. So we've definitely a lot of good stuff so far.
Luke?
Yeah, it was a great day of competition. We had pretty much everything. We had great trivia. We had some classic League of Cinephiles moments. I'm sure will show up in the blooper reel at the end of the season. But yeah, now we're past the intermission of the 3-hour movie, and we're into the second half, and we're ready to see how it all ends.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, Gall and Hunter came in as real heavyweights, and they really showed it today. Gall really not fazed by his loss to Ren in the tournament finals last season. Really came in here swinging the MVP thus far. Excel as well. You know, probably the surprise of the match so far, lasting 4 rounds, the third best player thus far, even though he didn't survive onto day 2. And then Merck, the best rookie showing. He's not even, in a faction. He's not part of the league. He's a special guest, but, he really showed out, and now he's on day 2. What we did learn, however, we talked about the rookies a lot yesterday. Now we're going to have a lot of rookies today, but yesterday didn't do so hot. We had Merck, obviously, but he is not technically part of the league. We had guys like Chad, who really struggled. Mr. Robinson kind of struggled. Sully really struggled. So one of the questions we had was, how are the rookies going to do with these with their first batch of questions that they're going to answer for the league? And the answer to that question is, pretty shaky. And it's the questions are a lot tougher. And once come when they enter the stream, once they enter the arena, it's a lot tougher than it seems they expected, at least from talking to them myself. But what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just going to be, like we've been saying this whole time, this whole match is just going to be setting us up for what's to come. And I think this will be a good way for us to get an idea of what these players could possibly bring to the table. Because like we've said, this whole match is a bunch of different categories from a bunch of different time periods and movies. So you're going to be tested on your 40s knowledge just as much as you'll be tested on your 2010s. So it's really going to show that versatility for sure.
Yeah, I could compare this to a sports analogy that is often used, that it was like a cold shower, when you in the first period and you're losing 3-0 in 5 minutes. Like, it was a cold shower to wake you up, to show you exactly what the league is all about. And, they got a taste of that yesterday, and I'm sure some will get that today as well.
Great. Yeah, no, but let's see for ourselves. Luke, we'll see you soon, buddy. Luke is going to do Luke reviews things backstage, so bye-bye, Luke. But, Jack, why don't you introduce the first of the 3 competitors who survived from yesterday?
All right, returning to the ring with 9 wins under his belt, representing the 5 Angry Men, Coach Gall. How are you doing today, my friend? Got your coffee, I see.
Solid. Loving my tea. Loving the competition that I can just crush easily. And yeah, ready to kick some more ass.
All right. And also returning to the ring with 7 wins under his belt from yesterday, he is a member of the commission and the former film trivia champion, Hunter, the Ace of Spades, Friesen. How are you doing today, man?
Hearing the former film trivia after a year of film trivia is hurtful. That's why we're doing today. Day 2, it's easy. It's going to be easy. Smooth sailing.
And our last returning member to the arena with 3 wins under his belt, Merck, with the movies. How are you doing today?
Good. Hey, glad I'm able to be heard today.
Yes,
Finally.
for those who don't know, Merc's audio was not working yesterday, so we did not get to hear him. He was not even the man of few words. He was the man of no words. But today, it looks like we're getting some words out of him. Great. So again, congrats to all three of you for moving on today too, but you still have, even bigger hill to climb today. So let's get to entrant number 18. Jack?
Alrighty. Entering the arena at the number 18 spot and making his League of Cinephiles debut, representing the kitchen, Ryan Caramel Mountain Pain. How are you doing today?
Doing really good, guys. I'm actually very interested to see exactly what I'm going to be getting myself into. And pretty much almost like any league I'm a part of, there's always a free-for-all or a battle royal involved. So what better way to see what kind of questions and movies it's going to test my knowledge.
And he has that CM Punk banner behind him, so he's really ready for this
mentality.
match. First round pick, Ryan. So, we're coming out of here hot, but let's get to the number 19 entrant.
Alrighty.
I can get to this one. Entering the arena at the number 19 spot, making his League of Cinephiles debut, the first overall pick in the Season 3 draft, representing the Hungry Bogarts, Jake Coffee.
Hello. Hi.
The proclaimed next hunter is in the arena with the current hunter. Jake, the first overall pick. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm a little anxious, but I'm excited.
Great. Again, we're really starting today with a great lineup. Let's see what they can do, though. But before that, Jack, why don't you get to the rules for everyone there in the audience?
All right, just a reminder of the rules. There are 30 players in the entire match, with each one drawing a random number placement. And we'll have 5 players in the arena at a time. You'll have to answer 5 questions per round, each correct answer being worth 1 point. You'll have 17 seconds to answer each question, and the player with the least amount of points at the end of the round will be eliminated. Each question comes from a different category listed in the Season 3 trivia movie trivia list, and once a player is eliminated, a new player will take their place in the next round. For every 3 rounds that a player survives, they'll gain 1 repeat that can be used in the match. And for the first 3 rounds a player survives, they gain 1 point for their faction, and for every 3 rounds survived after that, a player gains 2 more points each at a time. And the winner of the free-for-all gains a singles film trivia title opportunity, and the MVP player, the one who survives the longest, will get a number 1 contenders match.
So, Coach, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Ace of Spades, are you ready?
Of course.
Merc, are you ready?
Ready.
Ryan, are you ready?
Ready, locked and ready to go.
Jake, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Then let's get ready to clash! Jack, why don't you get us started with question number 1?
Alrighty, your first question is from the category of Festival Darlings. And your question. The Pianist takes place in what European nation?
Three, 2, 1.
All right, let's start with Ryan.
I went with Poland.
Gall.
I went with the same thing as Ryan.
Hunter.
Keep it going. We got Poland.
Merc.
444.
And Jake.
I said Austria. Warsaw, Austria.
And the correct answer is Poland. So Ryan, Gall, Merc, and Hunter all get the point. Moving on to your second question from the category of Batman. Your question. Who plays the role of Harvey Dent in Batman 1989?
Three, two, one.
All right, let's start with Jake this time.
I got nothing.
Merc,
Billy D. Williams.
Hunter,
Yeah, we got two. Billy D. Williams.
Gall,
Billy D. Williams.
and Ryan.
A voice for radio and smooth jazz, Billy D. Williams.
The correct answer is Billy D. Williams. Once again, everybody except Jake getting the point there.
Rough start
Going
for
on
Jake
to
here.
Moving on to the third question. It is from the category of sci-fi fantasy. And your question. In The Martian, what is the only genre of music available to Mark Watney?
Good film. Good film.
Yeah,
Good
for
picture.
sure. Can't say I'd be happy with the music, though. That's for sure.
Not for an extended period.
3, 2, 1. Jake, pens down.
All right, let's start with Hunter.
It's good music, but not for a long time. Disco.
Ryan,
No, I'm not going to turn the beat around. Disco.
Merc,
I put country. I couldn't remember.
Gall,
Disco.
and Jake.
I can't remember Sleep Plop.
And the correct answer is disco. So Hunter, Ryan, and Gall all get those points. Moving on to your fourth question from the category of Harry Potter. Your question. Who is the only Weasley sibling to die in the Harry Potter movies?
Well, there are a couple. Three, two, one. It's time.
All right, we'll start with Gall.
Fred.
Merc,
I got nothing. I didn't know.
Ryan,
I also went with Gall. I said Fred.
Hunter,
Well, I flipped the coin. Now I feel better. I said Fred, too. It's either Fred or George. I don't know.
and Jake.
I can't remember.
The correct answer is Fred.
Oh, yay.
So, once again, Ryan, Gall, and Hunter get those points.
Which means Jake is mathematically eliminated, but for the fun of it, we're going to get to the fifth and final question of this round.
And your fifth and final question comes from the category of Nicole Kidman. And your question. Kidman stars alongside Hugo Weaving, Brittany Murphy, and Hugh Jackman in what animated film?
What a round for Ryan so far in his debut. Hasn't missed yet. Three, two, one.
All right, let's start with Hunter.
I don't know. I had Happy Feet.
Ryan,
Exactly. No.
Happy Feet.
Merc,
Happy Feet.
Jake,
I blanked.
and Gall.
I feel terrible now. I went with Beowulf.
The correct answer is Happy Feet.
What a round
So-
for Ryan.
Yes.
However, unfortunately, in his first round, Jake has been eliminated. Jake, it's your first match. I'm sure you'll be back, but any last words?
Just very disappointed, but I know I'll come back a lot stronger.
So, Jake has been eliminated, which means Gall has completed 10 rounds, Hunter at 8, Ryan at 1, and Merc completes his fourth round as we head on to competitor number 20. Jack?
All right. Entering the arena at number 20, making his League of Cinephiles debut, representing the Wolf Pack, Notorious, Russell Howell. You were muted, my friend. How are you doing?
Doing well. I'm unmuted now.
There you go.
What's up, Rye?
What's going on, Russell?
Familiar face.
So that means 3 straight first-round picks have now entered the free-for-all. Great. But Jack, let's get to some trivia. Let's get to the questions of round 11.
All right, moving on to round 11. Your first question is in the category of war movies, and it is: what famous musical artist stars as Alex in Dunkirk?
Not a lot of pens not moving. I have not listened to one song this person has written. 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's start with Merc. Harry Styles, Notorious.
Harry Styles.
Gall,
Harry Styles.
Ryan,
Harry Styles.
and Hunter.
Well, what do you think? Harry Styles.
All right, and they all get it for 1 point. The correct answer is Harry Styles.
What a table we have right now. It's going to be a great round. I sense it.
All righty. Moving on to your second question from the category of Steve Buscemi. And your question.
Category.
Judd Apatow directed Buscemi in what film?
Oh, what the hell was that name?
3, 2, 1. It's time.
All right. Let's start with Gall.
Funny people.
Hunter,
I like to take lead now here. King of Staten Island.
Notorious.
I was getting ready to write a King of Staten Island.
Merc,
King Staten Island.
and Ryan.
I didn't have enough time to finish.
I forgot he was in that.
The correct answer is the King of Staten Island. So Hunter
Yo, I feel
and
terrible
Merc
now.
both get those points.
Wow. That is
Very-
a game-changing question there. Wow.
We now have 3 people tied at the bottom. Very interesting. Going on to question 3 from the category of wrestlers in film.
Oh, my specialty. God, I don't know.
And your question. What former professional wrestler starred in Predator, Demolition Man, and Batman and Robin?
Looks like a category that is not a lot of people's specialty. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1.
Hunter was chuckling a lot. I want to see what he's laughing about.
I only know it because he literally was the governor of Minnesota, Jesse Ventura. So I have that.
Ryan,
Yeah, that is Jesse the Body Ventura.
Gall,
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Merc,
Jesse Ventura.
and Notorious.
Justin Ventura.
You even got the
And the
name.
correct answer is Jesse Ventura.
You got
Wow.
Everybody except Gall gets the point.
We're so
Nice.
close, guys. Let's get him out of here. Please. Let's get him out of here.
All right. Moving to question number 4 in the category of Westerns. Westerns. Your question. Who directed and starred in the 1960 Western The Alamo?
So much can happen here, Jack. With only a 2-point difference between first and last, it really is anybody's game.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ryan.
All right. Let's start with Merc.
I said John Wayne. I winged it.
Hunter,
Oh, good on Merc. John Wayne.
Ryan.
That felt too obvious. I wrote Henry Fonda.
Gall.
I wrote Steve McQueen.
And Notorious.
I went John Wayne as well.
And the correct answer is John Wayne. So Merc, Hunter, and Notorious get those points.
I guess. I don't even know
Very
who the hell
good,
is
very
in that
good
movie.
guess, Merc.
I've heard it's actually
This
not too bad.
mathematically means that Gall has been eliminated from the match. However, can he take Ryan with him? We shall see.
All right. And our final question, round 11, is from the category of A24. And your question is, when Wayman's personality first changes in Everything Everywhere All at Once, his body is taken over by a version of himself from what universe?
Oh.
So much can happen. So many stakes. Gall or Ryan, two top-tier competitors. 3, 2, 1.
Nah.
All right. Let's start with Hunter.
Well, at least it doesn't matter too much. I have no idea. I said gymnast because I feel like that comes up once in a while.
Merc.
I got none because I got confused. I wasn't sure if I don't know what universe, but I know what style of person he was. So I just didn't answer.
Notorious.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Ryan.
I was focused on the universe, and I couldn't remember exactly. I just wrote Alpha Universe, so I don't know exactly what version of himself was it.
And Gall.
Alphaverse. Get out of here, Ryan. Hopefully, I don't know if that counts.
What a round! The correct answer is Alpha Universe. Ryan saves himself from elimination. The correct answer is Alpha Universe,
Wow.
which means both Gall and Ryan got it right. Wow, what a moment! But finally, dear God, thank you. Gall has been eliminated. Any last words, Gall?
Whatever you do, beat Hunter. Hunter cannot be allowed to stay at the end. Beat him in the next round. But like all Marvel questions, just like get him out of here.
Why
We
do
don't
people
want
hate
to
me so much?
Bye.
Hell,
right.
Jake just wanted to beat me, and well, you know,
With 10 rounds under his belt, Gall has been eliminated. Earlier
What a
than I would have
table.
thought,
What
but
a
crazy.
Great table. What
hey,
an
at least
effort, though.
I'll take the MVP this time for you guys.
Great. Merc is on to, he survived 5 rounds now. What a match for him so far. All right.
Yes.
Let's get to the 21st entrant, Jack.
Alrighty. Entering the arena at the number 21 spot. Formerly representing the Nice Guys, Lid. Welcome back. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good.
Lid is back. How are you feeling right now on the free throw?
Yeah, I don't know how long it'll be, but you know.
Always good to try. But,
Alrighty.
Jack, why don't we get to the first question of round 12?
All right, moving on now to round 12. Your first question is from the realm of sports movies. And your question is, Bull Durham, The Natural, For the Love of the Game. Which baseball movie does not star Kevin Costner?
In Nikita's words, thank you for the multiple choice. Lid, can I see your hands as well? Writing on the back of a document, I see.
Sorry, I don't know the word.
That time.
All right, let's start with Notorious.
It's The Natural.
Hunter?
Oops, The Natural.
Ryan?
I went with The Natural as well.
Lid?
I also went with The Natural. Oh my god.
There we go. I saw it. And Merc.
We all got it right. The Natural.
That is correct. Everybody gets 1 point. The correct answer is The Natural. Moving on now to your second question in round 2. Also from the category of A24, your question is, Ryan Reynolds and Ben Mendelsohn co-star in what A24 film?
Been on my watch list for a long time.
I've not
Pretty good
actually heard of
movie.
this movie.
It's really good.
Three, two, one.
All right, let's start with Lid.
I thought it had something to do with Mississippi, but I know this is not correct. I said Mississippi Burning.
Good
Notorious.
movie, but wrong.
I have no idea. I put Buried.
Merc,
Mississippi Grind.
God.
Ryan,
No, I also wrote Buried. I don't know which of it.
and
Yeah,
Hunter.
At least we threw a movie.
I'm on that grind.
The correct answer is Mississippi Grind. Merc and Hunter both get those points.
I was really
Very
close.
good.
Can I get a half point?
You're on the right track.
We're gonna have another boogie whatever we had last time.
Yeah.
Graffiti Nights situation.
All right, moving on to your third question now from the realm of Lord of the Rings. Your question is, what is the name of the monster the Fellowship encounters in the mines of Moria?
This could trip up Hunter and Merc though.
What?
It did.
Not
It did.
Merc, not great with Lord of the Rings, as I've noticed.
You not know where the Lord of the Rings stands on my
Oof.
favorite of all time?
3, 2, 1. Lid hands.
Let's start with Ryan.
The Balrog.
Notorious.
Is it Shelob? Shelob?
Merc.
Nothing.
Hunter.
Yeah, you thought I'd get it wrong. It's the Balrog.
Ah, shit.
And Lid.
Put Smeagol. I don't know, Lord of the Rings.
The correct answer is the Balrog. So
Technically,
Ryan
Smeagol
and
does
Hunter
follow
will
them
get that
into
right.
the mine.
Alrighty. Moving on now to your fourth question in the category of Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
Your question is, in Speed, what is the speed under which the bus cannot go?
Three, two, one.
All right, let's start with Merc.
50.
Lid,
I had 100. I don't know.
Notorious.
55?
Ryan,
50 miles.
and Hunter.
50 mph.
The correct answer is 50 miles per hour. The units are required, so I do not believe we can give Merc the point there.
Oh, damn.
I
Yeah,
had a feeling it was going to be like that.
I should have specified at the beginning, but all right.
fifth and final question. Two people tied at 1 point now. Notorious and Lid. We could have 1 to 2 people heading home now.
All right. Moving on to your final question in the category of musicians in film. Your question. Lady Gaga was directed by which action movie director in her film debut?
What?
People forget she's in this movie.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right, let's start with Hunter.
I think she's in like Machete or Sin City 2, which obviously Robert Rodriguez. So
Merc.
Robert Rodriguez as well.
Ryan.
Robert Rodriguez.
Notorious,
I put Bradley Cooper. I totally forgot about that one.
and Lid.
But James Wan, I don't know.
The correct answer is Robert Rodriguez.
With that, Notorious and Lid have both been eliminated. Any words from both of you?
I did not expect to stay. Not that great at trivia, so just happy to be back for a minute. Hi, everybody. Good
Nice
luck.
cameo appearance.
Yeah.
Wish I could have made it longer. It is what it is. It was fun though. I'm looking forward to this league though for sure.
So, still, Merc and Hunter both in the match. Hunter now eclipsing how many rounds?
This will be his 10th round.
10th round. Merkin, how many for him?
6. This will be his 6th. And
All right,
Ryan now
so-
with his 3rd.
So, let's get to the number 23 competitor.
All right. Wait, 22.
Or is it number 22? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we had somebody.
All right. Entering the arena at the number 22 spot. Making her League of Cinephiles debut. Representing the kitchen. Julie. How are you doing?
Hey guys, how's it going? Good.
Good.
And
how are you going to introduce 23?
Yeah, of course I will. Entering the arena at the number 23 spot, representing the Wolfpack, the MJF of the LOC, Kurt Just Talk Morrison!
Gentlemen,
Kurt, how are you
Hola,
doing?
amigos. I am one with the people of Dominican Republic. I have I've changed my name to Kurt Trash Talk Martinez. Yes, no longer Morrison. No longer Morrison. So, can you gentlemen and lovely ladies see me?
Yes.
We can.
go. All right. Amigos, let's clash.
Let's get to round 13, Jack.
All right. Your first category in round 13 is from the world of John Travolta. And your question: what is the opening song of Saturday Night Fever?
Julie just needs to see hands as well. Again. Just lower your camera a bit.
Can I do my Barry Gibb impersonation?
Mild hit, I
3,
suppose.
2, 1. It's time.
All right, let's start with Hunter.
See, I'm gonna spell it right, so maybe take some points. Other ways, stay in alive.
Ryan.
Need help I can get right
I
now.
swear to God, spelling's gonna be. I'm gonna lose it. I just wrote "staying alive."
No, you can't deduct
Merc.
for that.
Oh, sorry, staying alive as well.
Julie.
Staying alive.
Julie
Can
Frozen?
we just see it?
There it is.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Kurt.
Okay, gentlemen. I wrote, I don't know why, staying alive.
Yeah.
All right. Whether or not you had the G does not matter. The correct answer is staying alive. Everybody
Kurt,
gets the
Can you
point.
back your camera up as well, just so you can say hands as well?
Yeah.
All righty. Everyone gets the point there. Moving on to the second question. From the category of Steven Spielberg.
Hey.
Your question is: Julianne Moore, Vince Vaughn, and Pete Postlethwaite star in what Spielberg film?
Three, 2, 1. That's time. Kurt.
Kurt, yes.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Blanked on this one, fellas. I said The Post.
Ryan.
I was going off of the poster. All right, Lost World, Jurassic Park.
Oh man.
Merc.
Jurassic Park: The Lost World.
Hunter.
Yeah, it's the one I gotta watch, but I don't want to. The Lost World, Jurassic Park.
And Julie.
I just said Jurassic Park 3, but that was called that.
The correct answer is The Lost World, Jurassic Park. So Ryan, Hunter, and Merc get those points.
I'm not sure we can accept Mercs just because it is The Lost
Oh,
World.
it's the other
and
way.
Jurassic
It's
Park,
the other way
yeah.
around. Okay.
Because it's one title. There's no like colon or anything.
Oh, okay. All right. So Ryan and Hunter get the points. All right, moving on to your third category now. And it is the MCU.
Whoa.
And your third question. What is the name of the gas that Drakov uses to mind control the widows in Black Widow?
Not a lot of pens moving here. Three, 2, 1. That's time. Hands up.
All right. Let's start with Julie.
I got nothing.
Hunter.
Well, Gall did get his wish on an MCU question. I just said pheromones because that's the dumb line he uses at one point. But I have no idea.
Does
Ryan?
spelling count, gentlemen? I don't believe that's how we spell pheromones in this
Oh,
one.
I know it's not right. I know it's not right. I just spelled it.
Coming for you, Hunter.
Thank you.
Ryan?
I think my pen might be going out a bit, but I just wrote widow gas. You know, widow.
Merc?
I got nothing.
And Kurt.
If I remember correctly, this is how. Oh, hold on. This is how pheromones are spelled.
The correct answer is red dust.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Red dust.
Pheromones is like a body part. I know he says that. Or it's like a smell thing.
What is it called?
It's called red dust.
I smoked some red dust on the beach last night. I can tell you right now.
Well, at least none of us know.
All right. Moving on now to your fourth question. And it is from the galaxy of Star Wars. Your question. Which Star Wars character goes by the call sign Red 2?
See hands, Julie and Kurt as well. You can just point it down there every time. 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty. Let's start with Kurt.
Luke Skywalker.
Ryan.
Wedge Antilles.
Julie.
I don't have anything. I don't know Star Wars.
Merc.
Got nothing.
And Hunter.
God damn it. I had Wedge, crossed it out. I put Jory. I think it's Wedge now.
The correct answer is Wedge Antilles. Ryan gets the sole point there.
Whatever.
Very good job.
A lot can happen here. 3 people tied at the bottom. The 5th question coming up. Wow. Let's see what happens.
All right.
You better
And
all
your-
not get it right.
And your final question in round 13 is coming from the category of Robin Williams.
Ooh.
Okay.
And your question. What is the subtitle for the second night at the museum movie?
Three, 2, 1. That's time.
All right, let's start with Ryan.
Oh man, I just wrote the battle at the Smithsonian.
Hunter.
Yep, I got that too. Whoops. Battle of the Smithsonian.
Kurt.
Battle at the Smithsonian.
Merc.
Oh.
Battle of the Smithsonian.
Come on, Julie, get it right.
And Julie.
Julie's either taking all three of us with her.
I said night at the Smithsonian. I'm off.
What is it?
Night at the
Night at the
Smithsonian.
Smithsonian.
Oh.
The correct answer
Yeah.
is Battle of the Smithsonian.
Thanks for taking the bullet, Julie.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
I wanted to be one and done.
That's my faction. That's
So-
my faction partner there, Brock.
Julie has been eliminated. Very close one there. Any last words?
Two halves don't make a whole, so I got 2 half rights. Next time we'll do better.
Be a whole.
See you guys. Have a
All
good one.
So Julie has been eliminated, which means Ryan has survived throughout the day now, heading on to his 4th round. Hunter, the MVP thus far. Merc, what an impressive showing for him. And Kurt heading on to his 2nd. As we head to number 24. Jack?
All right. Entering the arena at the number 24 spot. Representing the Wolf Pack,
Yeah.
the Quick Critic. How you doing, man?
Going on, guys? Man, you guys are not playing around with these questions. Do some tough questions. I appreciate that.
So, 2 Wolfpack members in the match now. 1 member from the kitchen, 1 member from the commission, and 1 member who is not representing anyone, but, you could say he's representing Dave in Real Talk Inc.
I
over
say,
there.
he's commissioned at this point,
All right. Jack, let's get to round number 14.
All right. Your first question in round 14 is from the category of the 2020s. Only had a couple years so far, but here's your question.
Okay.
What is the name of the planet featured in Dune?
Desert planet.
Desert planet.
QC has worn both a Boston College and a University of Virginia shirt. But the question is, which college did he go to?
Plot twist. Both.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right, let's start with Merc.
Arrakis.
Hunter.
Yep. Arrakis.
Ryan.
Arrakis.
Kurt.
Arrakis.
And QC.
No idea.
Yes, his little post-it notes.
And the correct answer is Arrakis. So Ryan, Kurt, Merc, and Hunter get those points. Moving on to your second question. It comes from the category of Pixar. And it is Cars 2, WALL-E, Up, and Brave. Which of these Pixar films was released the earliest?
Well, it's multiple choice.
Yeah. So hopefully you don't see any Toy Story answers.
3, 2, 1.
All right, let's start with Kurt.
WALL-E. Summer 2006, I believe.
Merc.
WALL-E.
QC.
Up.
Ryan.
I went with Cars 2.
And Hunter.
Pretty sure it's WALL-E. Pretty sure.
The correct answer is WALL-E. So Kurt, Merc, and Hunter get those points. Very good job, gentlemen.
I couldn't
Question
even read
number 3
up.
now.
I didn't even see it.
And your third question comes from the category of coming of age movies.
Oh god.
And your question is Amy Poehler and Tina Fey start together in what coming of age movie?
Kurt. Okay. Kurt, this is our first person camera. where you can see the competitors writing their answers. It's a new feature to season 3. 3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right, let's start with Hunter.
I mean, do they star in it? I don't know, but I know they're in Mean Girls, and that's coming of age. So, there's that.
Merc?
They are a cool mom and a drug dealer and Mean Girl.
What?
Ryan?
Can we see
Honestly,
the answer again?
Oh, fuck, I got it wrong because I didn't put an S.
Yeah.
Ryan?
For a second, I thought you were asking which of their comedy-led films, but then I'm thinking, yeah, Mean Girls.
Kurt?
I wrote that goofy movie where they have the John Cena drug deal. I don't remember the name. I think it's Siblings?
Sisters.
And QC.
Listen, fuck, shit.
I just took wow because I'm really shitting the bed.
Is it
He gets style points.
Damn it.
I mean,
And the correct answer is Mean Girls.
okay.
All right.
Mean
You can make the
Girls.
argument Sisters is coming of age, just old. Or
I mean,
I was thinking that too.
Hey, choose those words very carefully, sir. Okay, all right.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help you.
Moving on now to the fourth question. From the category of comic book movies. And your question is, in Kingsman: The Secret Service, what is Harry Hart's code name?
QC making his presence known here. Three, 2, 1. Kurt, pens down.
All right. Let's start with Hunter.
At one point, my favorite movie ever. Maybe not Galahad. So hopefully I get this right, actually.
Ryan.
I also wrote Galahad.
QC.
Hashtag Amber Turd.
Merc.
I got 9.
And Kurt.
I was blanking there. I put English. He's an English lad.
The correct answer is Galahad. So Ryan and Hunter both get those questions right. Very good job.
Hunter, that was your favorite movie at one point?
I was 15. We all.
No,
make
I mean,
mistakes.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying, like, it's.
This was pre-biopic Hunter.
That is true. This is
say that like a blockbuster movie is your favorite movie. Ever.
Yes.
All right.
There was a time.
Okay.
And our fifth and final question.
I also want to say QC has been eliminated, but we're just going to go on to this question for fun.
Final question around 14 is from the realm of mafia movies. And your question is, what Oscar-winning director wrote the screenplay for Scarface?
A writer question? Aren't these banned?
No, when a famous writer has written the script.
Well, I guess
Or
so.
a famous director wrote the script.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you're giving away. Oh, wait, I just say it.
Yeah,
Never
it's
mind.
in the question.
3,
Never mind.
2, 1.
I don't read. I just listen.
All right. Let's start with Merc.
Oliver Stone.
Kurt.
I wrote Ryan De Palma. I was thinking about who directed it. I'm tired.
Ryan.
I've heat stroke.
I also thought Brian De Palma was director. Sometimes directors do write their freaking movies.
Hunter.
It's not Mark Bowl, but it is Oliver Stone.
Yeah.
And QC.
I also said Brian De Palma.
Oh, well.
While Brian De Palma did direct it, the correct answer is Oliver Stone. Oliver
Which
Stone
means-
is the correct answer.
QC, unfortunately, has been eliminated. Any last? It seems like you're not very upset about it.
You know what? It was a fun 3.5 minutes. You know, that was very enjoyable for me. So thank you for having me on. I appreciate
Someone
it.
gonna say it? Is someone gonna say it? That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I'm sorry.
That looks like he done up there.
Oh, okay. So thank you for coming on, QC. Again, these 4 individuals go on to another round. What are the round totals thus far?
All right. So Hunter now with 12 rounds to his name. Merc with 7. Or no, Merc with 8. Ryan with 5, and Kurt now with his 3rd. So
I've answered
getting
60
pretty
questions.
pretty set with this foursome here. So
Yeah, for sure. Now let's get to the number 25 competitor. You know, entering the arena at the number 25 spot, making his League of Cinephiles debut, representing the Hungry Bogarts, Zeppo's cousin.
Oh.
Hi, everyone.
Sorry, Guy. You're Guy Knoll. Who is this Zeppo's cousin person?
Who is Guy Knoll?
I'm sorry?
I'm Zeppo's cousin of Zeppo.
Well, but what I'm saying is that you're the cousin of someone I don't know. I don't know who Zeppo is.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm Zeppo's cousin.
Hey, listen, if we're gonna let this type of stuff fly, I'm starting a hashtag trend. Hashtag we want Randy. Okay.
Yeah.
Flashback to the first day of competition. Let's see if Guy can break up this foursome as we head on to
Zeppo's cousin.
All right. Going on to round 15, and your first question in the round is from the
Guy. Do you
category.
have Zeppo's cousin? Do you have a pen and paper with you? Or
Always.
Oh, he
Zeppo's
does.
cousin always comes prepared.
Moving on to your first question. From the category of Pixar.
Zeppo's cousin's intrigued.
Turning Red takes place in what city?
Let's see if Zeppo's cousin can make a name for himself in the league. You know?
Maybe an actual real name instead of an association.
Zeppo's cousin is not like being intimidated.
3, 2, 1.
All right, let's start with Hunter.
Well, Kurt, I really hope you get this all right. You better not, or you better, Toronto.
Ryan.
I knew it was in Canada. I just wrote Montreal.
You're dead to me, Ryan.
Kurt.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a little city where I come from, kids. Home of the Blue Jays, the Maple Leafs, and the Raptors. Toronto!
Merc.
Toronto.
And Zeppo's cousin.
Let's just say that Zeppo's cousin failed today. But
You're
tomorrow,
already out?
But tomorrow, Zeppo's cousin will rise.
Was that your answer?
So what was the answer?
I'm too embarrassed to even.
Okay.
Please, no. Please. I'm begging you, please, right now.
Come
Please.
on.
I gotta see it, please.
Kurt just got married. We gotta do it for him.
All right.
It's gonna be like Zenwa Tenejo.
California.
What?
Okay.
It's a city.
Oh, yes.
It's not a city, it's a state. That's why I'm stupid.
What are you right? Saskatchewan?
Moving on.
You're California.
I wasn't, you know what? Forgive me.
Hey, buddy. It's okay, man.
Off
I love you.
today.
Your second question in round 15 comes from the category of the Oscars. They give out some awards every now and then. Your question is, which film won Best Original Screenplay at the Oscars for films released in 2019?
Let's see if Zeppo's cousin can it's technically multiple choice. You're just a lot of options.
Oh, jeez. Everything's multiple choice then.
3, 2, 1.
All right, let's start with Kurt.
Taking a shot here. Ladybird.
Merc.
Parasite.
Ryan.
Oh, you guys, I think I'm on a bit of a delay. I wrote Parasite as well.
Hunter.
Yep, it was Parasite.
And Zeppo's cousin.
I wrote a dash. I didn't really.
I mean, that's part of the A in Parasite. He's part of the way there.
The correct answer is Parasite. So Ryan, Hunter, and Merc get those points.
Zeppo's cousin, though, gets a point for participation.
Whoa. And Luke there in the back, capitalize cousin. It
is a proper term.
Yeah. Question number 3, Jack.
All right. Do we want Luke to come in for this one?
Sure.
All right, Luke, if you want to come in and read your question. Here
Well,
you
if
go.
Alex doesn't want to read it and he wants to delete it, so I have to rewrite it as a different category.
Leading question.
All right.
And Kurt,
Your
let's
third-
stop the Kingsman slander for like a minute, please.
I
Okay.
think you're slander. It's a great movie. Hunter caught me off guard because usually he's like,
Yeah. Okay,
Alright,
so question
fine.
3 in the category of who said it. Jack, could you bring it up?
Yep.
What actor says the line, "You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off" in a movie?
Thank you, Luke, for the
Actor.
cameo appearance.
actor.
Actor.
Yes, actor.
I'm winging it here.
Well, Zeppo's cousin might actually. This could be his opportunity here. 3, 2, 1. Zeppo's
All
cousin.
right.
Stop writing.
Let's go ahead and start with Zeppo's cousin.
I chose a British one.
Oh my god.
Oh. He's sort of right, I guess.
Ryan?
And for some reason, the way Luke said it, I thought of the Italian Job, so I wrote Kane.
I think you gotta find it.
Wait, it was oh wait, Michael Caine's British. Never mind. I was like, is that an Italian actor? I was like, really?
Shot in the dark. Daniel Craig.
Hunter.
Yeah, I was 70% sure, and then the way Luke said it did kind of seal my pick of Michael Caine.
And Merc.
I want Hugh Grant.
The
Actually,
correct
say that
answer
without
is Michael Caine. So
Oh.
that
And
gives
the
Ryan
British
and
one.
Hunter the point. Very
His
good.
That
line
was a
delivery
little
should have been a
vague, yes.
giveaway.
But Zeppo's cousin still got it correct.
Thank God I love the Italian
Fourth
Job.
question.
Your fourth question is from the category of Festival Darlings.
Michael Bay, here we come.
And your
Yeah.
question.
Fuck yeah.
Walk towards one thing.
Which famous actor directed the 1948 Best Picture and Golden Lion winner Hamlet?
Of course, even before you're done the question, Hunter's already got his. God forbid I say something about the Kingsman.
Yeah, I'm taking it personal now. Now that you come at me, everything's personal to me.
I believe Zeppo's cousin was alive in 1948. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
That's time.
You probably attended Venice when it won.
All right. Let's go ahead and start with Kurt.
Oh, I'm
Vic-
pretty confident.
Yeah, I have nothing. Victor Hugo, sure.
Merc.
Laurence Olivier.
Ryan.
Laurence Olivier.
Hunter.
To be or not to be the champion, Laurence Olivier.
And Zeppo's cousin.
I wrote probably a dead guy.
Once again, a vague correct answer. The correct answer, however, is Laurence Olivier. So Merc, Ryan, and Hunter get those points.
All right, Zeppo's cousin, you got to get this next one right to take out Kurt. I really like that.
Oh, that could actually happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like it.
All right.
The cat.
Wait, what was
oh,
that? What did he say? Was there shit talk as I was laughing?
Yeah, if Zeppo's cousin gets this one right and you don't, you are both eliminated.
That would be
All right.
poetic.
Moving on to your final question in round 15. Question number 5 comes from the category of movie release dates. So you're guessing a number, and your question is: although cult classic Donnie Darko was released in 2001, in what year was its sequel S. Darko released?
Did not think that had theater release.
I got this.
The year you were born?
3, 2, 1. Guy, stop writing.
Did you say
Alright.
guy?
Let's go ahead and
Who
start
is this
with.
guy you speak of?
Let's start with Hunter.
Okay. 2009.
Ryan.
I went under. I said 2007.
Merc.
As usual, I'm with Hunter. 2009.
See, we got to be on the commission.
Kurt?
2006.
Come on, Zeppo. Come on.
Zeppo's cousin.
After the first one.
Good answer, though.
Well, so with that, Zeppo, as well as his cousin, have been eliminated. Any last words?
I'd like to thank you all for this great victory. I didn't expect to win today, but yet I did. I won the heart of the entire channel.
You're
It's really what matters.
You're not thinking Seppo?
So, Zeppo's cousin has been eliminated. Let's get to entrant number 26. Jack?
Is it Randy?
Bring him back.
Entering the arena at number 26, representing the Cinephiles in Paradise, Gaius Bowling. Welcome. How are you?
My homie.
Good, how are you?
Yes.
It's hoping to be here, Kurt.
Pretty good.
So, guys, let's get to some trivia. Jack, why don't you get us started?
All right, moving on to round 16. 1 second. Your first question is in the category of the MCU.
Oh, right as he leaves.
And the question is, before the role was taken over by Don Cheadle, who played War Machine in Iron Man?
And you see hands for Kurt and Gaius as well. Just make sure.
There we go.
3, 2, 1. It's time.
All right. Let's start with Kurt.
Mr. Hustle and Flow, Terrence Howard. Sorry.
Ryan.
Next time, baby. Terrence Howard.
Hunter.
Keep it going. Terrence Howard.
Merc.
444, Terrence Howard.
And Gaius.
Terrence Howard.
5 for 5 across the board. Terrence Howard is the correct answer. Very good job.
Oh, this gonna be the round that we all start sweating, boys.
Moving on to your second question. From the category of Stephen King. Your question is, Secret Window, Urban Legend, In the Tall Grass, and Sleepwalkers. Which of these films was not based on a King story?
Yeah. Guys, can you just point your camera down a bit? If you can? Yeah, just raise your where that works. Yeah. Three, 2, 1.
All right, let's start with Gaius.
Urban Legend.
Hunter.
Yep, I had Urban Legend as well.
Merc.
3 for 3, Urban Legend.
Ryan.
No, I wrote Sleepwalkers.
Wow.
And Kurt.
Urban Legend. Jared Leto in the house.
I feel
The
good.
correct answer is Urban Legend was not based on a King story. Everybody except Ryan gets the point.
Technically, isn't Sleepwalkers either because it's.
It's based on a short story by King, yeah.
Oh.
Moving on to question number 3. In the category of Black Cinema, your question is, John Singleton became the youngest person ever nominated for Best Director at the Oscars for what film?
A lot at stake here with these 5 players. Let's see what happens. Three, 2, 1. That's time. Guys,
All right,
hands. Yep.
Let's start with Kurt.
That would be Boys in the Hood.
Merc.
Boys in the Hood.
Gaius.
Boys in the Hood.
Ryan.
Boys in the Hood.
And Hunter.
Yep. Boys in the Hood with the, correct spelling.
And the correct answer is Boys in the Hood.
Would have been so embarrassed if I got it wrong.
Hey.
And everybody gets the point there.
The fucking white guy from Minnesota's like, hey, he was missing a head.
I'm cool, guys.
He's out.
Question number 4. From the category of Kirk and Michael, all about the Douglases. Your question is, earning Kirk an Oscar nomination, 1956's Lust for Life is a biopic about what famous artist? Not a musician artist, a art artist.
Guys, can you just raise your notebook up as well? Three, 2, 1. That's time.
All right, let's start with Hunter.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Gaius.
I wrote a big old X for I got nothing.
Kurt.
Jackson Pollock.
Ryan.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Wow.
And Merc.
I just wrote Vince. I couldn't remember the last name, so.
The correct answer is Vincent Van Gogh. Hunter and Ryan both get that, putting us in a very interesting spot for our 5th and final question in the round. What's the score right now? Okay, so we're currently looking at 4 potential eliminations right now. Everybody with 3 except for Hunter.
How does the repeat thing works? Because
you can use it whenever you want. Yeah.
Do I have a repeat?
You survived 3 rounds, right?
I got
Yes, you do.
a ton.
Yep, he does.
I'll give you one if you want.
Hunter's got 15 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Except I don't need them.
He's got time for a lunch
5th
break.
and final question.
All right. Your last question in round 16 is from the category of movie release dates.
Yeah.
And your question is, Tim Burton's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was released in what year?
This is a huge moment, Jack. Maybe the biggest in the match so far. With 4 potential eliminations here. So much could happen. Guys, Kurt hands. 3, 2,
Repeat that question.
1. Repeat the question. Wow. First one used.
Hey, look at that.
Still, guys, can I see hands? Just keep your hands up if you can.
I'm plugging in my laptop. Okay, don't fucking shoot me, please.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with Hunter.
There you go. I'll make you guys feel old. I was 6 years old when this came out in 2005, and I went and saw it.
Guys, hands as well.
Merc.
As usual, me and much.
Ryan.
Well, this was from what lasted. I said 2007.
Kurt.
2005, great year.
And Gaius.
I was way off 2011.
And
correct
with
answer.
that, sorry.
The correct answer is 2005.
With that, Ryan, Caramel Pin, and Gaius Bowling have both been eliminated. What a round, nothing to be ashamed about. Any last words from both of you?
I'm happy I did better than Zep's cousin. I'll just say that.
Man, guys.
Yeah, this was fun. I may have not been the one to stand at the pinnacle above all factions, but you know what? I came to show exactly what I can do. So hopefully when you do see me again, it'll be a mixture of fun and also a bit of intimidation and fear.
Ryan, a warning for the rest of the league. Let's see what a performance by him, lasting how many rounds?
6 rounds total. Very impressive.
6 rounds. What a match for Ryan in his debut in the league. The best performance out of any individual in the round 1 of the League of Cinephiles draft. As we head on now to number 27 of
how'd
the
that first
order.
guy do again? Can someone just remind me? No? Okay, sorry. Continue.
But again, Merc with the movies has to be with the story here, Jack. What a performance from him. Matching Hunter question by question.
I'm gonna have to call up Dave. I mean, he might be replaced as my new partner. I mean, we're working out so far. We're in sync.
Shunning David on his birthday of all days.
Exactly, on his birthday.
All right. Tomorrow I'll do it.
All right. Jack, let's get to entrant number 27.
All right. Entering the arena at number 27. Representing the kitchen, Chris Hemsworth. How are you doing, man? Welcome.
Hey guys. How are you? I'm good.
I'm going to be honest,
good
Chris.
to see you winning. I'm glad that Gal is out of the game pretty quickly.
Aren't we all?
Oh my god, and Chris should get 5 points just for that statement. I'm the creator of the
Chris
game.
goes on to the finals.
Jack, why don't you get to entrant number 28?
All right. And entering the arena at the number 28 spot, representing the 5 Angry Men, David, the Ultimate Taylor.
My guy, Dave. Bravo, sir.
Hey, how's everyone
Bravo.
doing?
Good. Very good.
David warned everyone in his promo. Let's see how he can do, David. How are you feeling? Last member of the 5 Angry Men. You guys did all early. How are you feeling?
I guess I have to be honest. It's a little nervous, going against Hunter, Kurt, Merc, Krish, and then the questions aren't, as I believe Kissy was nervous. It's actually, it's making me a little nervous. So it's like, I don't know, but I'm gonna win. So.
Okay. Oh, very confident. Jack, let's get to some trivia.
All right. Going on to the first question of round 17 from the category of the 1970s. Your question is: the original Suspiria takes place in a small town in what country?
Jack, we're getting near the end here. 2 more entrants after this.
Yeah, and then come down to 1.
Three, 2, 1.
All right. Let's start with Kurt.
Stab in the dark here. Never seen it. Russia?
Merc.
I said Italy because Argento.
Hunter.
I was thinking.
I know the remake takes place in Germany, so I'm just hoping they kept that.
Krish.
I went France.
And David.
Italy was, but I said Spain.
Well, world tour here.
Different questions. Different answers
Around the
across the
world.
board. But one of you got it right. And it was Hunter. The correct answer was Germany. Very well done.
I was
Moving
close.
on to your second question. In the category of Harry Potter. Your question is: at the end of the Philosopher's Stone, Dumbledore awards Neville how many points, which allows Gryffindor to pull ahead and win the House Cup?
I've mentioned before, it was a travesty that this happened. Slytherin had it in the bag, and Dumbledore, as usual, Dumbledore should be more like me. I'm an unbiased host of the League of Cinephiles, even on Affection. Dumbledore should take notes from me. 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's start with David.
That's 99.
Ooh.
I don't think he's
Damn.
that biased. Kurt.
4.
Krish.
10.
Merc.
I guess I said 2.
Chris said that with
And Hunter.
There we go. Christian and I, we were due as partner. We think alike. 10 points.
And the correct answer is 10 points. Hunter and Krish both get that right. Very good job.
Very interesting now. Hunter and Krish in the lead now. Everyone else at 0. Let's see what happens.
Moving on to the third question. And the category is female directors. Your question is: Sofia Coppola directed Danny DeVito, Kristen Dunst, and James Woods in what film?
About
First
to
person
get back
camera
on
again
board-
at
on the
Kurt.
board.
Let's see what he's doing. Merc. Cinderella story if he's able to pull through here. Let's see though. 3,
Well, I'm definitely right.
2, 1.
All right. Let's start with Krish.
Probably wrong, but Matilda.
Hunter?
I think it was before Angelica's note.
Mark?
The Virgin Suicides.
Kurt?
Yeah. I put Marie Antoinette.
And David.
Virgin Suicides.
Wow.
The correct answer is the Virgin Suicides. David and Merc both with that point.
Totally
Very good job, gentlemen.
Totally forgot.
Low point
So-
count this time around.
Yep. Number 4.
Did Hunter get that?
Nope.
Nope.
I got one wrong finally.
Good.
He has flaws.
Your fourth question is from the category of murder mysteries.
I'll get this.
And the question is, Christopher Lloyd portrays what character from the original board game in Clue?
Oh, is it profession or the name?
Either or.
Oh.
Either or. Yeah.
Either or.
It's more so that last part we're looking for sure.
3, 2.
I'm gonna use a repeat.
1.
Yep.
There you go. Got a million of them. It'll help.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with Merc.
Professor?
Kurt?
Colonel Mustard.
Krish?
Detective.
Hunter?
Professor Plum.
And David?
Rich guy.
The correct answer is Professor Plum. Very good.
Couldn't remember it.
Okay, there it is. Cool. Alrighty. Your fifth and final question in round 17 comes from the category of animation. And the question is...
So hold on a sec. Wait. If I get this right...
Who voices Horton in Horton Hears a
Here's
Who?
a Who. If you get this right and Chris and David don't, you three all get eliminated. That's what you were going to ask you.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with Hunter.
Jim Carrey.
Mark?
As usual, me and Hunter match. Jim Carrey.
Krish?
I went with Seth Rogen.
David?
Jim Carrey.
And Kurt?
Well, gentlemen, I bid you all a fond farewell, but Chris, you're coming with me! Because
Kurt and Krish have both been eliminated. David saves himself. The correct answer was Jim Carrey. Any last words from both of you?
It is good. It is good to be back after a long time. And Kurt, I'm not gonna forget this, man.
I'll see you on the dark side, motherfuckers. I'm gonna go have this.
And enjoy my country.
So, Kurt and Krish have both been eliminated, which means we have two last entrants in the match, 29 and 30. Let's get to them. Jack?
All right. Entering the arena at the number 29 spot, representing the Cinephiles in Paradise, Dev, the Conqueror. Hello, how are you doing?
Good. Thank you for giving me a good song and not some of the lame ass ones that come from other people.
Hey, you got an actual league hat?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Damn, he got himself, not even licensed.
Yeah.
The Dev custom.
All right. And Helmer, would you like to bring on the last entrant?
Unfortunately, I would. Give him the good music. Entering the arena at the number 30 spot, Adam, how do you like your eggs cooked, Helmer?
Thank you. I've been a fan since day one, supporting my older brother. I feel like I know all you guys pretty well, so I'm excited to meet you all too. Let's get to it. Let's get our cinephile on.
Okay.
All right.
He's using my whiteboard.
All right, wait. What are the rules now that nobody else can get added?
So we're just gonna keep same rules.
Okay.
Elimination, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
All right.
I gotta win.
We're now in the home stretch. Beginning round 18, your first question is from the category of 80s horror. Your question is: Midnight, the Stars, and You is a song played at the end of which 80s horror movie?
Hey, Hunter.
Hey, I'm doing something right now. Thank you.
Disqualified.
Yep. It's over.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with David.
I got nothing.
Dev.
Took a shot in the dark and said Nightmare on Elm Street.
Merc.
I just took a guess also and said They Live.
Hunter.
All right, I guess I'll keep Dave as my partner because it's bled into me, I think. The Shining.
And Adam.
I went with The Lost Boys.
Different guesses across the board, but the correct answer is The Shining. Hunter gets this one right.
I know Adam has seen The Shining. How do you like
Yeah.
this?
Well, I don't know the last song of it. I don't know.
I didn't know the name of it. If I heard that, I would definitely get it.
Your second question in round 18 is from the category of Steve Buscemi. And the question is: The Big Lebowski, Barton Fink, Miller's Crossing, and Hail Caesar. Which of these Coen brothers did not star Steve Buscemi? God bless
Multiple
the multiple
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with Merc.
Hail Caesar.
David.
Hail Caesar.
Adam.
God damn it! I put Miller's Crossing.
Dev.
I put Miller's Crossing as well.
And Hunter.
I'm breaking the tie. It's Hail Caesar.
The correct answer is Hail Caesar. So Merc, David, and Hunter get those points. Devin Adams still with nothing. Moving on to the third question. From the category of my favorite director, Alfred Hitchcock. Your question is: Name one of the two films Hitchcock released in 1955.
1955. Good year. Good year. Three, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with Adam.
I went with Uncle Drew the prequel.
David.
Vertigo.
Hunter.
To Catch a Thief, I think.
Dev.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't 55, but North by Northwest.
And Merc.
The Trouble with Harry.
The two possible correct answers were To Catch a Thief and The Trouble with Harry. So both Merc and Hunter get those points.
Okay.
Very impressed with The Trouble with Harry, guess.
Yeah.
That was actually my first Hitchcock.
So, 2 people at the bottom now. Let's see what happens.
Question number 4 in round 18 comes from the category of scores and soundtracks. Your question is: Which famous rock band composed the score for 1984's Dune?
You better get this, David.
I know.
David, famous for his take that the 1984 Dune is better than the 2021 Dune.
Take or fact?
Very, very hot take. 3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with Merc.
God damn it.
Toto. Hunter.
Yeah, I know, but I know isn't Sting in it? Whatever.
David.
Toto.
Dev.
Just put the Rolling Stones. I don't know.
And Adam.
I went with Aerosmith.
The correct answer is Toto. So David and Merc both get those points. One more question left to go in round 18, and we still have a tie for last. Very interesting to see. Interesting to see who gets stuff.
That'd be out by now.
Your fifth question in the category of Oscars.
Hey.
There have only been 2 films to win 3 acting Oscars. Name one of them.
Wow.
I actually did not know this fact until I put the question in.
I knew they won a lot. I didn't know they were the only ones, but very well deserving, I'd say.
Yeah, there's some other ones I'd say were more deserving, but
yeah,
neither here nor there. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Stop writing.
All right. Let's start with Hunter.
I was gonna write guess who's coming to dinner, but I only got to guess who's, so whatever.
Merc.
Network.
David.
Yeah, I just got The Godfather, but
Dev.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
And Adam.
You said Lord of the Rings 3, Lord of the Rings Return of the King, maybe. Like,
It was a good effort.
The 2 correct answers were Network and A Streetcar Named Desire. So Merc is the sole point earner there.
So with that, Dev the Conqueror and Adam have been eliminated. Any last words?
Fuck this.
All right, so let me just say I have a lot of respect for Merc and Hunter for lasting this long. But I'm rooting for Merc here. I'm sick of Hunter winning everything. I don't even like the Vikings, so I'm all for you, bro.
Yeah, it's hard to like me if I got all this by me then.
So the final 3 are here, folks. Same rules apply. We're gonna keep going. If we have a double elimination, we get 1 winner. If one person is eliminated, we're down to a final 2. But one of these 3 individuals will win the free for all. Jack, let's get to the next round.
Right.
How many repeats do I have? Because now I have to be strategic here.
Oh yes.
I'd actually like to try.
Hold on, how do the repeats work?
Every 3 rounds you survived, you gained a repeat.
No, so but how do they work? Like, how can I use them?
So you just use it, and when you use a repeat, you gain 15 more seconds.
Just yell it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. 7.
This might come down to me actually.
You've got 4 repeats left, Hunter.
Okay.
Merc, you have 4. You both have 4. And then
I've used 1.
David has 1, I think.
Yeah, he just got his first.
Okay.
David getting a point for the 5 Angry Men.
Yeah.
5 Angry Men doing really well.
All right. Moving on to round 19. Your first question is from the category of Batman. And the question is, what does a liar do when he's dead? What is the answer to this riddle written by the Riddler and answered by Batman in The Batman?
This might be one of the best questions I've ever written, Jack.
I got to admit, I do like this question.
Are we on round 19? Oh, no, we're not going to get to the question.
Can I get a repeat?
Okay.
Sure. David, also famous for his take that he gave The Batman a 7 out of 10.
That's not a bad rating.
See if they can.
You lose a point for that, though.
Let's see which of these individuals could work for the GCPD. 3, 2, 1. Merc.
He's a liar.
David.
He lies still.
And Hunter.
God damn it, that might be it. I said he lies.
We're on the same, but David.
The correct answer is he lies still.
Yeah.
David earning the sole point there.
Yeah.
This is so stupid. He gave it a 7. No, I'm just kidding. How did you get it right? Second question.
The second question from the category of M. Night Shyamalan. Your
Huge
question
moment
is,
here.
played by Rufus Sewell, the character of Charles in M. Night Shyamalan's Old has what profession? Just missed Dev by a couple questions.
So much at stake here. David in the lead. He could potentially win the free-for-all. Three, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's go to Hunter.
Thank you, doctor. He's some medical profession. Don't tell me he's a vet, because then I'll be pissed.
David.
Surgeon.
Don't do this.
And Merc.
That's a doctor also.
The correct answer is doctor.
I'm going to check real quick about the surgeon thing because... Give me a sec.
That, yeah, you
I don't
could
remember.
count.
I know he's medical.
Because I remember thought he is a surgeon. He's a surgeon.
Oh.
It says a racist, schizophrenia battling surgeon. So
I forgot racist, but
So I could have put racist. Yeah.
So David's still in the lead. Oh
Okay.
my. Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, things are heating up. Okay, let's get to question number 3, Jack.
All right. Question number 3 from the category of comic book movies. The question is, Parallax is the villain of what DC Comics movie?
Three,
repeat.
2, 1.
Who was that?
David.
Me.
Okay. Okay.
So much here, Jack. What a match. What match. 3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with David.
Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance.
Merc.
I just said Superman 3.
And Hunter.
Oh, please give it to me now. Green Lantern. Not Dr. Green Lantern, but Green Lantern.
And the correct answer is the Green Lantern. Hunter makes it 2-2.
Okay.
And yeah, just for I just realized Ghost Rider is Marvel.
Marvel.
I wasn't going to tell you that, though.
So,
All right.
Merc at the bottom now. Hunter and David tied it 2.
All right. Question number 4. In the realm of horror movies, your question is, what year saw the releases of The Lost Boys and Evil Dead 2?
Let's see. Again, Dave's spirit is running through this match. Has been like that past couple hours now. Take this moment to thank everyone in the live chat as well. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Jack?
All right. Let's start with Hunter.
Okay. Keep it going here. 1987.
Merc.
As usual, we match.
Damn.
I'm trying to win here now.
And David.
I went 1984.
The correct answer is 1987. Merc and Hunter get that right. Hunter now takes the lead. Merc now tied with David with the potential double elimination.
All right. Nobody get it right. How about that? That's all I want.
The 5th and potentially final question in the trivia free-for-all comes from the category of Jim Carrey.
Okay.
And the question is, what is Truman's last name in The Truman Show?
I'm winging it, but I think I'm good.
No more repeats for David. 3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with Merc.
I think it's Burbank.
David.
I guess I got it right because I saw Hunter's face.
Show.
And Hunter.
Come on, man. Stop getting the same as me. It's Burbank.
We're not done yet. The correct answer is Burbank. Hunter and Merc both move on to the next round. David is unfortunately eliminated. Very well played, however, my friend. 3 rounds under your belt.
Yes, got a point, and good luck to Hunter and Merc.
Thank you.
David had the lead there, almost pulling through as the number 8 Hunter, the ace of spades, and the number 14 Merc with the movies. Been here together for a long time, got to know each other real well.
We were friends, and now we're enemies.
The
I'm trying to
final
win.
round of the trivia free-for-all. One of you will win the match and gain an opportunity to face Ren Geekness for the singles title. Jack?
All right. Your final category begins with Bradley Cooper. And your question is, Cooper voices the character Rocket Raccoon in how many MCU films?
Hold up, does upcoming count or no? Or just the one he's appeared in already?
Currently released. Currently released.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with Hunter.
I think it's 4. There might be a secret one in there.
We got it correct.
Merc?
4.
Oh.
The correct answer is 4. Both of you get the point.
Say both the Avengers movies
and the Guardians.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Moving on to your second question from the category of Mission Impossible.
Okay.
Your question is, what is the code name of Vanessa Kirby's character in the franchise?
Repeat.
Yep.
Whatever. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Let's start with Merc.
I think is white. It's white something, but I just said White Shadow.
And Hunter.
Oh, I had no idea. I put a rook. Probably not. Definitely not.
The correct answer is the White Widow.
Okay. All right. We're good.
I knew it was white something.
You're on the right track with that one.
Maybe there's someone named Rook. I have no idea.
I think she probably was a rookie.
Question number 3. In the category of new releases.
Okay.
New releases. Your question is, Studio 666 is a recently released horror comedy that centers around what real-life rock band who stars as themselves in the film?
I know the band, I just don't fucking know their names. Shit. Can I get a repeat?
Band. Yeah.
Yeah, the band name.
No, I just... I know the band, I don't know. I just can't know that. I don't know. Listen to their music, so.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right.
Oh damn! Just hit me.
All right. Let's start with Hunter.
All right. Foo Fighters.
Yeah, it just hit me right now.
And Merc.
No, I don't got that, but it just hit me literally at right the last minute.
The correct answer is the Foo Fighters. Hunter takes the lead now with only 2 questions left as we move on to the 4th question, which comes from the category of Viola Davis. Viola Davis. The question is, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom takes place in what decade?
Hunter could win it here if he gets it right, and Merc does not.
Mm.
Three, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with Hunter.
1920s.
And Merc. The 1920s?
Yeah.
And they are both correct.
Oh,
1920s is the correct answer. Moving on to the last question in round 20.
Final question potentially of the match.
In the category of Bruce Willis, your final question, potentially. Which 1995 action comedy starring Bruce Willis is the only film he's also written?
I am gonna use a repeat. How many do I got left? Like 2?
2, yeah.
I'm gonna use another one. There,
Can I use a repeat?
Yep.
You just used it.
Ooh, I think it's in.
3, 2, 1.
All right, Hunter.
I think it's this one's the one he did with Tarantino again, 4 Rooms.
And Merc.
It's an anthology or whatever.
You.
Four
What is
Rooms.
that? 4 Rooms.
4 Rooms.
And your winner of the free-for-all, Hunter, the Ace of Spades, Friesen! The correct answer was actually Hudson Hawk. It was not 4 Rooms, so both competitors failed to get it right. Hunter wins the match. 3-2 was the final score. Merc with the movies coming second place. Any words, Hunter?
Oh, how many rounds did I last?
18.
18 times 5. That is 120 questions I had to answer there to get all the way here. So, all right, I'm back at Ren. I had to do it the hard way, go all the way through this. I'm very happy I got it. Merc, he's on the commission. No one else can take him. He's on the commission. We're running through the whole league this year. I mean, people talked about the 5-ring men did well. Us two did the whole thing, longevity. So there you go. But I'm happy. I proved to myself and everyone up again that I am the trivia champion. Ren, he's just there for now, but I am the one.
And any
Call me
words to
Iron
him
Man as
is
well.
you're going back to face Ren. Again, you can use the free-for-all. You can use it anytime you want, so you don't have to use it right away. You can use it later. But any words to him potentially if you face him?
Oh, well, I had to ship that belt all the way over to England or London, and well, he better have kept the receipts and my address because he's gonna have to ship it right back. He better have that ready.
Helmer, I would like to note something 1 second.
Sure.
Let me see. I think we might have an error. If check the comments section.
I see it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because
bring Merc in.
Hudson Hawk is 1991. That's why I got confused.
Yeah, and 4 Rooms wasn't written by Willis, so we'll have to redo that. Okay, so
all right. Well,
so turn of events here.
Good thing I checked the comments.
If you had said 1991, I would have known because 91 it was Dad and Billy Babgate.
So we're gonna go on now to a new 5th question to decide this matchup. Sorry about that error, folks.
Whoever's in the comment, thank you.
Kurt, yes.
So
you want to pull a question?
Yeah, it's the round 21 question 5 film.
Oh, all right, whatever.
All right, now
let me just
make sure.
Just making the question more clear.
Like how we both got it wrong.
All right.
The same answer. We're still thinking alike, even if we don't even know.
All right, Jack. All right.
Which
I'll
one?
put
Which
it up
one
on
is
the
it?
Screen.
Okay.
Round 21. I got it. I can put it up.
Cool.
All right. Category of
Final
rock.
question. What type of location does Rocky take Adrian for their first date?
Thought it was over but we continue on.
We're just in sudden, well, kind of sudden death.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Hunter.
I said ice skating.
And Merc.
I said ice rink.
And they are both correct.
I'm just not sure we can take ice skating as an answer instead of ice rink.
They were ice skating.
Yeah, you said location, not type.
Yeah.
Type. I would have said ice skating.
Well,
Come on, setting up.
we'll move on to another fifth question. We'll move on to another one. Because again, it is not a location. That is not a location.
Ice skating rink.
I'm sorry, I can't accept that. But
Question from the score master. So what is the score now? Does it go back
no,
to 0?
we're gonna it's 3-2. We're just you know what? We'll just you want to redo the entire line of questioning?
Can we just start from 1 or something? Like, because it's like he's always going to be ahead of me now, even if I answer right. If you don't give me the third point.
Okay. I'm down for that. You want to go
we'll redo it.
32? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing now?
We're redoing the entire thing from 0-0.
So it's just okay.
Yeah.
It's like sudden death.
So 5 questions. Whoever has the most at the end.
Yep.
All right. Whatever. All right.
Clean slate. Clean slate. Jesus, this live is so
I feel good now.
Apologies for everyone in the chat. Again, we just want to straight everything out. Sorry about
There's
the errors.
one ice rink per person in Minnesota, and yet I still don't get it.
All right.
I'm good.
Jack, round 22, question 1.
22. All right. Your first question in the hopefully final round is from the category of James Stewart. And the question is, what is L.B. Jeffrey's profession in Rear Window?
My mouse stopped working, so I'm on my computer.
We've been at it so long, my AirPods, one of them died.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with Merc.
I said artist. I can't remember.
And Hunter.
All right. Photographer.
Correct answer is photographer. That is correct. Score is 1-0 Hunter. Your second question comes from the category of David Lynch. And the question is, how many Lynch films has Laura Dern appeared in?
I'm going to use a repeat.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. That's time. Oh, repeat.
I used one.
Yeah.
Yep. Three, 2, 1. That's time.
All right. Let's start with Hunter.
I say 3.
Damn it.
And Merc.
Those extra seconds of his.
All right. Okay. At least we're on the same number.
Correct answer is 3.
Oh,
Both
okay.
get the point. Hunter's still in the lead by 1. Your third question.
I was worried choosing Mulholland Drive in like a scene or something.
From the category of from the category of the 2000s. Your question is, who directed Jurassic Park 3?
A lot of Jurassic Parks here. I mean, I wonder why. I mean,
That's
next week.
time.
Right. Let's start with Merc.
Joe Johnston.
And Hunter.
Yeah, Joe Johnston.
The correct answer is Joe Johnston. Once again, both get it right, and Hunter maintains the 1-point lead.
What was that match like Ren and Tyler were in where it was like 9 overtimes? I was asking questions then. Now I'm answering.
Your fourth question is from the category of Star Wars.
Okay.
And the question is, what was Finn's stormtrooper number?
If Hunter gets this right and Merc doesn't, Hunter will win the free-for-all.
He probably did. I just guessed it here.
Three, 2, 1. That's time.
Right. Let's go to Hunter.
FN 2187.
Yeah, he got specific. He definitely got it right.
And Merc.
I said 99.
And your winner, Hunter,
said no nicely
Ace
this
of
time.
Spade, freezing for real this time.
Oh, okay. Really? Okay, good.
Yeah. All right. Now I can
Hey.
confirm you have lasted 18 rounds, and you
Well,
will
19
have
or whatever it was.
you'll have the singles championship title match coming up soon with Ren. Not really surprised. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I mean, I already said everything, but you know, it's fun to be back in a trivia match that isn't like no picture rounds. That's a nice thing too. That always, that's a conference record for me always. But just regular questions. Every other round, golden. I probably got 85% correct this time, so very happy. And I haven't lost a step, even if I've lost a match, the one with Ren. So yeah, and it was so much fun to you just get all these questions because I barely ever got to play as a champion. Now I get to get like 125 questions. Oh, that's so much fun.
Great. So, Hunter, and were there any, because you've been here near the beginning, any standout moments for you? Any times where you thought you were going to get eliminated? Any competitors who you felt like, had the upper hand on you in some parts of the match?
Well, obviously with Merc, because we were always on the same answer. So I was like, there's going to be one time where kind of like the ice skating and ice rink, which I got it wrong, I'll admit. But like, there's going to be one moment like that where I slip up just 1% and he gets the answer and then I get eliminated. I was so worried that was going to happen. But the good thing is we were always on the top of each round, so it didn't matter. There was one round yesterday where I was close and I eked it out. But other than that, I was going, at least 3, 4, or 5 each round. So that was good. But a lot of the rookies, they said they wanted to be me. They're not there yet. So welcome to the NBA. This is kind of what it's like. So, but very happy to show everyone what's up again.
So congratulations, Hunter, on yet another kind of acclamation to add to your kind of shelf. So congratulations. I'll let you rest because you've been here for a while.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So that is Hunter. Let's get to Merc now. I mean, man,
what a show! What a show out! Yeah.
Show. Tell us what you're feeling right now.
A little disappointed, but did way better than I expected, honestly.
Yeah.
Because there's like David telling me how some of the questions were really hard. I'm like, I mean, obviously Star Wars and a few questions, but I think I did pretty good for my first showing. I think
you did great. I mean, you were so close to beating, who's considered the best player in League of Cinephiles history. So, you any words to him? Any words to because this might not be your last time here.
I hope not. This was a lot of fun. I mean, see you down the line, I guess.
Congratulations, Merc. Not on the win, but on a tremendous performance nonetheless.
Thank you.
So we're done with free for all. Finally, guys. Oh, it's been what a 2 days of competition, guys. I mean, so many how many questions was that? How many questions did we?
2 minutes.
Yeah, we finished somewhere. We got about 22 rounds, so that's about 100. Yeah.
I mean, oh my God, what a show! I mean, we said we would go bigger and better, and we did. What are your top stories after this free for all?
Well, I
Who could have seen this coming?
Yeah,
absolutely no one.
I mean, yeah, like we've been saying, we had the performances we expected from Hunter and Gall. They both lasted in the double digits. But then you've got Merc, who ended up lasting 14 rounds. Ryan, who showed up for 6. Got some really promising rookies coming forward. So this is just a prelude for what's going to be coming for the rest of the season, and I'm really excited.
Yeah, there's
a
lot of long streaks. Most notably Gall. He made it quite a ways, but then he slipped up there. Ryan, the newcomer, was fun to see. He had a great attitude. And Kurt, he put in a few rounds, but I think Zeppo's cousin was the real standout of the show. His answers weren't technically wrong, but precision is key on this show.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. And then some really shocking moments. Jake Alda Coffee, the first pick, didn't last around. Went 0 for 5. Real shocker. I mean, as the number 1 pick, I'm sure he's definitely gonna have to pick himself up by the bootstraps for next time he's in a match. But a real shocker there. Same as Chad, another early draft pick who went 0 for 5. And then I also want to give credit to Russell. Russell lasted around. He might have only lasted 1 round, but that 1 round he did last was one of the best tables we saw in the match. He did very well. And yeah, David as well. David, people are forgetting, David almost won the match today. He was up. He was beating Merc and Hunter. So David, he's getting better. He's getting better in the league. He did better in Cinnamores. Now he's getting better at trivia. And so this free-for-all really showed us, who some of the best players in season 3 are going to be, and some of the players who are going to, again, going to have to pick themselves up and do better next time. So I'm sure they will. And it was a really, really fun match. And I cannot wait to see what Hunter does next with his championship opportunity. Any last words from you guys before we leave off?
No, but I think
there's more to come.
Here. There's more to
come. There's always more to
in,
come.
In the stream, in fact, I think there's someone who wants to say a few words. It's the man himself.
Hi.
Zeppo's cousin?
Hey, how you doing? That's my name. Don't wear it out.
No, it's not your name because you're the cousin of a man with a different name. So can you please
I'm
finally?
But I'm Zeppo's cousin.
But you are. That is not your name. You are the cousin of a man named Zeppo. Your name is not Zeppo. So what is your name?
Zeppo's cousin. That's all you need to know. Blood relation.
Okay, and how are you feeling with your performance in this year's free for all?
I feel great about it. Are you kidding me? I got all the answers right.
Okay, Zeppo's cousin. And where can we expect to see you next in the league?
Wherever answers need to be correct, I will be there.
Okay, all right, Zeppo's cousin. Thank you again for staying around the stream. I don't know how you came back in, but thank you nonetheless.
Of course.
My new friend, my new compadre. But yeah, that's an odd way to end the show, but that's what the league is all about. Just odd characters and odd results. But again, guys, thank you again for joining us. If you're able to stick it out for these entire 2 days of competition, thank you all for being in the live chat. For those who were in it, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'm sorry if I'm cutting out. My Wi-Fi is shite today, so I'm sorry about that. But subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you like this video, we have a ton of other great stuff for you. And make sure, if you love the competitors in today's match, follow the Critic Circle on Instagram, where you can see your favorite competitors and their thoughts on the newest releases and some interesting takes on older retrospectives. Thank you again for all being here for this year's free-for-all. We'll see you next week, Wednesday night, for Anthony Tisdale versus the Dark Knight Guild in a singles matchup. Thank you again, and ciao.